Hey there, folks. It is Rob, and I just want to say to you guys, Merry Christmas. 2024 is almost over. Where did the time go? Seemed like this year flew by for me. I cannot wait to see what kind of movies come out in 2025, especially when it comes to horror. But today is all about Christmas. I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite Christmas films in my collection. Now, I own a ton of movies, so obviously this is not everything that I own. I just picked out some of my favorites, whether it be action, horror, family, classics. I have VHS, Blu-rays, DVDs, 4Ks. This is going to be fun. I even have Freddy Krueger's Christmas sweater as my backdrop. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Now I'm going to show Christmas films and Christmas themed movies. Now what does that mean? Well, for an example, Die Hard is not a Christmas film. It is classified as an action film set on Christmas. In fact, there is a Christmas office party going on while he's in the building. So, that's kind of what I mean here. It doesn't necessarily have to be a full Christmas movie. As long as it has something to do with Christmas, then it is classified as that. Whether it's like a snowman or Christmas decorations or something that has to do with Christmas, then it counts. So, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about each one because I have a lot to show. Let's get started. Here we have Grumpy Old Men. I remember seeing this movie in the theater. Rest in peace, Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. These were some of the funniest guys on this planet. They were hilarious. They live on through this movie, though. All right. We have, of course, Batman Returns. How can I go without mentioning this movie? I mean, look at it. Look at the ice and stuff on there, the snow. Next up, we have Krampus. I only saw this movie a couple times, and I remember really liking it. So here we have a 2-film collection DVD. The one I'm mostly talking about is Michael Keaton's Jack Frost. Christmas Vacation 2 just kind of fell flat for me. There were some funny things, but otherwise it was just kind of lame. Here we have a Peanuts holiday collection, which includes a Charlie Brown Christmas, which I really love. Every time that's on TV, I have to watch the whole thing. So this one came out in, I think, 1996, and it is The Munsters' Scary Little Christmas. Here we have Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas Special. I'm sure a lot of you remember that. Came out in 88. All right, next up, we have the 1947 classic Miracle on 34th Street. All right, here we have Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. A couple of Jim Carrey movies. We have How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now, this was the live action, and it was hilarious. I wasn't expecting really to like it. I mean, I love the original cartoon, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but this one was actually really good. Speaking of that, this one, I think, is the newest adaptation, but it was directed by Robert Zemeckis, who did the Back to the Future films. And it is Disney's A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. This one was really good. I love the visuals. Visuals are amazing in this. But I own so many adaptations of A Christmas Carol. It's really crazy. So, but I believe that's like the newest one. Okay, so next up, I'm going to show you guys some of the adaptations. So this is the 1938 A Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. All right, so next up we have the 1951 Christmas Carol. This is the 2-disc set. Then we have the 1984 Christmas Carol, George C. Scott. All of them are good. Now this one has to do with like an office Christmas party, and it is called Obsessed. Idris Elba, Beyonce, and Ali Larter. Basically about Ali Larter's obsessed with Idris Elba, and it's a thriller. Yeah, it's got its moments. It's one of those almost like a Lifetime movie. Here we have Kim Basinger in While She Was Out. Pretty good thriller. All right, we're getting on to horror here. We have P2. I'm sure you guys know this movie. Slasher. We have Christmas, Bloody Christmas. That's a badass cover. It's a Shudder original. Next up, we have Elves. A lot of fun. One of my favorites, right here, Gremlins. This is the 25th anniversary edition Blu-ray. This movie, I can watch this movie over and over and over again. Even the second one, but this one, yeah, just a great Christmas film there. Okay, this is part of my MVD Rewind collection. We got Jack Frost, basically the killer snowman. And then, of course, Jack Frost 2. Okay. And we got Better Watch Out. It's got the girl, I think her name's Olivia, from The Visit. M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit. Here we got Dee Wallace in Red Christmas. Here we got Emily Blunt in Wind Chill. Some really good horror movies, guys. All right, here we have a classic right here, Ernest Saves Christmas. Not sure what the best Ernest one is. I think it's like Ernest Goes to Jail. I think that's like maybe my favorite one. Okay, here we have Silent Night, Bloody Night. Here we got Jingle All the Way. Arnold Schwarzenegger includes the theatrical and extended director's cut. Didn't really care for the extended director's cut that much. But this is one of my all-time favorites. I watch it every time it's on. And that is Tim Allen and the Santa Claus. Now, I can watch all three films, but I think the first one's my favorite still. Another Tim Allen one. We got Christmas with the Cranks, also has Jamie Lee Curtis and Dan Aykroyd. What's interesting about this is seeing Jamie Lee Curtis and Dan Aykroyd kind of together in this film a little bit. They were together in My Girl. So it's interesting to see them kind of in the same film here. This movie's hilarious, and it's around, on Christmas, and it is Just Friends. Ryan Reynolds and Amy Smart. A lot of fun. Chris Klein's also in it. And I don't have to really talk about this classic right here, Home Alone. Who doesn't watch Home Alone around Christmas? I think you'd be born in a barn if you didn't. And, of course, you can't forget Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Okay. One of my favorites of all time, and that is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Yes. Here we have A Christmas Story Christmas, which is the sequel to A Christmas Story. And they did a bang up job here. This was really, really good. You know, it just brought back nostalgia for the original because I love the original. And that brings me to my all-time favorite Christmas movie. This is my favorite movie, or I want to say this is one of my favorite movies of all time, but it is my favorite Christmas movie, and they loop this 24 hours. And it is the original Christmas Story. This movie has everything. You know, I love the scenes where they're at dinner and you know the brother, he won't eat his food, and like the dad gets a lamp like as a special prize, and like they're getting picked on by bullies. He sticks his tongue to the pole. He wants a Red Ryder BB gun, and you know it's just so fun. This movie is just so good. It's paced really good. Now I have this VHS that's sealed, as you can see. It's sealed, never been opened. And this was at Walmart for $12.96. But I have the Steelbook, the Blu-ray DVD Steelbook of A Christmas Story, which I found out is actually kind of hard to get now. But yeah, this is my all-time favorite Christmas movie, guys. I saw this at a younger age, and I was hooked. I needed to watch it. This is a movie that I could watch over and over again. And my kids, I actually turned this on to my kids, and they love it. So it's really cool to see them experience what I experienced, you know, as a kid. So yeah, A Christmas Story is my all-time favorite, guys. So there you go. Like I said, there's going to be some that I didn't mention, like the Polar Express and like Frosty the Snowman, you know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know, there's so many movies out there, you know, like Black Christmas. Like there's so many that I could have named. But I just wanted to name some of these other ones, especially horror that maybe you guys have never heard of. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, Merry Christmas to you guys. I might show what I got for Christmas. It just depends on what I get, I guess. But if it's not going to make a good video, I'm not going to do it. But yeah, I'm going to be making more content here coming up soon. And start fresh in the new year. Hope you guys like my new channel name. And yeah, let's get to making videos. See you guys next time.